In other news, the CDC is now recommending that all Americans wear helmets all the time in order to help protect those who do ride bikes from head injuries. They say it's the least we can do to help those among us most at risk. Now, unfortunately, that's not such a far-fetched idea anymore. But part of what makes a helmet great is that it should be so comfortable that you don't even realize you have it anymore. And that's what's gonna make your kids wear it all the time when they're out doing their outdoor activities. Let me break down for you not only what makes a helmet great, but also what are my favorite picks off of Amazon.com, so stay tuned. If you're new here, I'm Jeff, and this is Fun-Sized Adventures, where we are all about getting you and your family out on little adventures in your own backyard and beyond. Now, when you go on Amazon to look at bicycle helmets, it can be hard to wade through all the different varieties. But I'm gonna help break that down today and show you what makes a helmet comfortable. This first pick is going to be my honorable mention because these, while they're still available on Amazon, they're getting a little bit harder to find. But these ones you can get for 20 to 30 bucks. This is the Bell Segment helmet. It has the hard foam and then it has softer foam inside there. But what makes it comfortable is it's segmented. They help it kind of bend a little bit. Now you might say that that might make it not quite as safe, but all of these helmets we're gonna talk about today are safety rated by the government, if you believe the government. So I found that some of the cheapest helmets on Amazon, they're a little bit too round, and if your kid doesn't have that perfectly round head, the helmet just doesn't fit quite right, but this kind of gives that little bit of a flex, helps it just kind of form fit to their head a little bit better, so that it not only stays on there, but can actually get all the way down on their head. And it's more comfortable as well. Now, since that one is no longer available, the next one that I have been getting lately, this helmet's by OutdoorMaster. This one, I believe, was 40 bucks. You can sometimes get them cheaper. These ones don't have they have the solid foam, and then they have this soft liner. It's a little bit more like a moisture wicking kind of material. And these ones are super comfortable as well. They seem to have a good shape to them, even though they don't flex as much. But what makes these great is this little dial on the back. You put this on your kid's head, twist that down till it's nice and snug. It's less likely to pop off their head. Kind of just helps the helmet to hug their head, cradle their cabeza, feel on your follicles, clamp down on your cranium. Just want to get just enough to get that squeeze on your skull.
I can do this all day.
As well as has plenty of ventilation. This is my current favorite pick. Now here's one thing that I think you should avoid. Now this is an old baby helmet we have, but a lot of helmets kind of use a similar design. They're made out of solid hard foam with this little plastic layer on top. But you can see around the corners here, it's starting to crack. And I've seen helmets like this that the entire outside plastic thing has fallen off, or even worse, it's kind of shattered in places, and there's all these sharp shards of this outer, like really thin plastic layer that just kind of seems like you're creating just as much danger as you're stopping when your kid's wearing a helmet like that. I just think you could do better. And then this is my helmet, which is a ProTech Ace helmet. Everybody at the skate park like 20 years ago had a ProTech Ace. And what I liked about this one is it didn't have that hard foam, but you see it has this layer of foam that's still got some squish to it. And then it has softer foam inside of that. And this one is obviously all worn out because I've had this for like 20 years. But this is my favorite one for comfort because it is so soft on the inside. I've definitely absorbed my fair share of impacts with this helmet, and it does work. If you think that I'm still right in the head. If you're gonna be going like super fast down a road, I would get something a little bit beefier than this. From what I can tell, they don't make this one anymore, but I did find this one on Amazon by another brand called 888, which kind of offers the same idea, and it even has some it's called the Sweatsaver, and it has an extra, looks like moisture wicking cloth on the inside. When I do someday replace my helmet, that's probably what I'm gonna get. So those are my picks for helmets you can get off Amazon.com. If you're watching this and these helmets are no longer available, I hope that the little details that I pointed out to you help you select from what is available. But now that you got your kids' helmets all squared away, I suggest that you click on this video right up here and see my pick for the best rollerblades you can get for your kids off Amazon.com, because you could have a blast as a family rollerblading around your driveway and around your neighborhood. Till next time, get out there and have a fun-sized adventure of your own in your own backyard and beyond.